Recording. Okay. So, as we were discussing about the first language English and second language English options in Cambridge, again, I would also request one more thing to go back to the university websites where you further wish to study and check if they have anything in specific regarding FLE, that is first language English, or ESL, that is English as second language. Generally it's not, I mean, my what we have seen in the Indian universities or anywhere even abroad, we have not found any problem with English as second language. That's the reason we have chosen. But again, if you want to take that decision, I would request you all to please go and check with wherever you want to study further, that what are the rules and regulations, and what are the requirements for subject choices. That will be helpful. Now, I was discussing about first language English papers. So if you see, you go here, past papers, as I mentioned in the first video, past papers, examiner reports, specimen papers, everything is there uploaded on the website. See here, you have past papers, specimen papers. So if you see, I'll just show you specimen papers. This is the old one. For 2024, they have given a new one. Yeah. I'll just open the old one and I'll just show you what the paper is like. So this is the first language English, and this is where the code comes in. Okay. Now, they have a question paper like this, and they have the insert, which is like a separate. I hope you can see my screen. I've changed the tab. You can see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Cool. So this is the insert. Insert means what we used to have for comprehension, like a passage, and then we used to have questions, right? So they have comprehension passages on a separate paper. Okay, the insert. And then the question papers are on a separate sheet of paper given to the child. Now, the insert, you will see that the passage, the text itself is like a massive one with a lot of passages in there. So it's not a passage, it's a text. Now you have to read the text. Your child will need to read the text, understand the whole text, then go to the question paper. Based on the text A, they have asked you the questions. You answer that. Then you go to text B. You go to text B, they will give you the entire text. You have to read the text, go back to the question paper, and you see here, you have to write in 120 words, not more than 120 words. You have to write, use continuous writing, use your own words. So this is for someone who has flair for writing, who can write beautifully. You can see, then you go to text C. So there is a text C. You have to read it again. You read the entire text, and you can see that it's not just about reading, it's about comprehending. And it's you will see that these questions are not direct. It's not like the typical Indian boards that the text is, say, for example, about Alice in Wonderland, and then they ask you, oh, so which land did Alice go to? It is not as direct. Or what did Alice eat at the tea party? Or no direct questions. You will see that, see, just for example, text C based question, identify a word or phrase from the text which suggests the same idea as the words underlined. So broken suddenly, what is broken suddenly in the text? So the child will need to go back here, read the text, understand the text, and find what does broken suddenly mean, or use your own words to understand, to write, explain what it means. So synonyms is again not direct. It's a very nice way of answering paper, I would say, because this is what will really test your knowledge. You can't really rote learn in Cambridge in any subject in Cambridge, no matter which subject you choose. So again, then there is use your own words in explanation, reread the passages, and then again you have to write 200 to 300 words. It's a, I think, summary. Then there is, yeah, so there is one more. Yeah, see, there's question 3 here. wherein again you have to write 250 to 300 words. So you understand how big the paper is, and this is just one paper. There is one more. So there is paper 1 and then there is paper 2. Paper 2 of Cambridge is again, this is directed writing and composition paper. Again, it has a separate insert. Even if it is essay writing, you don't get essays like write a letter to your friend saying describing how your holiday was. It's not like the typical Indian board papers. This you will get a separate insert wherein you have to read again the text. Okay, text A, text B, again it's given here. And you have to write here. What is it that you're writing? You're writing a directed writing. Write a speech. Based on what? You have to read the text. And then they have given you pointers here. In your speech, what you should include. Base your speech on both the texts. So you have to basically read and understand a lot. So if you ask me, is it tough? Well, there's nothing called as difficult or easy, simple, nothing tough. It's as simple as understanding the structure, working towards it, understanding your child's strengths and weaknesses, and then choosing the right subject. That's the reason we did not opt for first language English. We chose the second language English. Though my child was really doing well and he was enjoying the writing part. But the problem is that if you're not able to, really suffice and be accurate with your word limit and the writing pattern, then you lose marks, and we didn't want to unnecessarily give him more stress. That's the reason we decided to go for second language English as second language. Then the composition part also, again, you will see that, okay, the composition part also you will see that 350 to 450 words and any one topic. You have to choose descriptive writing or narrative writing, and they have given you the topics. The topics also, you see, they are very hatke, it's not the typical Indian board style. They'll give you something like occasion where when a group of people are eating together. Just read the topics. Describe a busy train or bus station. And here, when you talk about descriptive or narrative writing, there are typical styles or formats, and you will find all of this available online. So there's no need to worry. Coming back to the Cambridge syllabus, what is the syllabus? You can see under each subject. Now, if I'm on first language English, I go on syllabus overview, you will see that they clearly mention the syllabus. Like I mentioned in the first video, the syllabus or the changes, any updates are not done overnight. They announce it beforehand. So if you see 2023 syllabus is given here, what the child will be answering from 24 to 2020 till 2026 is updated here. You will get all the details here. If you want to see the resources like the textbooks, you will see endorsed resources here. You go on here, go on this. Do not just follow blindly because someone suggested you कि अच्छा है ये textbook, use this textbook. I would say highly recommend. मैं बोल रही हूँ इसके लिए भी मत सुनो. Go on this website, go on the endorsed resources. They will give you the official resources. Use only these. It makes a lot of difference. I have seen that endorsed resources, you will get all the possible material, and it is sufficient if you study that, because you will not get something like guides and digests wherein ready-made question and answers are available. No, in Cambridge, you will not find something like that. So these textbooks, these course books are extremely important. These are a little expensive. You have to pay attention. I mean, before choosing this curriculum, I would like to emphasize on that as well, because yes, it is important. You have to, many a times there are these things which we need to pay attention to. So yes, it is a little expensive curriculum, but it's a beautiful curriculum. So first language English textbooks, for example, you can see, and they have given a wide variety. Now, if you think that someone is passing on the old textbook to you, but you see that the published date is this on the textbook, why not go ahead and take it? Okay, as simple as that. Why waste money then? Then you can might as well use the textbook for your child. So what you need to check is, go on the selected subject, go on the endorsed resource, and there you will see the textbook. Say, for example, someone is giving you this orange textbook. It's by Collins. Check the published date, 2018. 2018 published date is still valid till date. Okay, then buy it and use it for your exam. But they have written here, supports full syllabus for examination from 2020. From 2020. So from 2020, we are good. They have not said something like it's allowed till 2024 or something. Then if it's not mentioned, then nothing to worry, because they update every single tiniest detail on this website. Whenever in doubt, go on this website, check under the subject list. So enough of English. I will just show you the other subjects. Many a times parents have a question that, mathematics has they have a lot of choice even in mathematics. So what is 0580 mathematics? What is additional mathematics 0606? And what is international mathematics 0607? Now there is one more mathematics 0980, but that is not in India. You have to again check which subject is available in India code. Okay, so that's the reason these codes are given. 0580 is the normal mathematics. Let me tell you, even their regular normal mathematics, like I'm calling in a very simple way, it is pretty higher level. So Cambridge mathematics is, I would say, Indian board's 11th grade mathematics is pretty much covered, because you have calculus, you have functions, derivatives, you have all of that in mathematics. Okay, so this is the regular mathematics. Mathematics 0580 is the code. Again, like I mentioned, the syllabus is always updated on their website. You can see here till 2027 they have updated all their resources. So 2025 onwards there is going to be a change. You go on this website, you see the change. Okay, similarly, there are past papers here. Again, in mathematics, there are, now here, okay, this brings me to the most important part of Cambridge. Cambridge offers something called as core subjects and extended subjects. Okay. What are those? I will talk about that, because core and extended is something that they offer for mathematics and for sciences. What is core subject and what is extended subject? I will show you a specimen paper, and then you will understand what is core and what is extended. Now, let me just open these files and documents, I mean. Okay, so here you can see that they have given 4 specimen papers. Actually, I should have opened 2025 onwards. I'm so sorry. I opened the old syllabus. But okay, I think you will just get a rough idea. You can later on go on the website and check for the 2025 syllabus. So when you go on this paper, you will see that it's written here. Can you see it? Paper 1 core. Okay. Similarly, if you go to this paper, you will see paper 2 extended. Extended means it's more to study. It's for higher level. And whereas core is a bit of lower level, it's easier, it's simpler. The difference is about simpler mathematics and higher level mathematics. Similarly, for sciences also, when you talk about core paper, it is a bit simpler. And when you talk about extended paper, it is difficult, because you have to study also a lot more. How will it affect your grades? Let me tell you. If you choose a core subject, a subject with core syllabus, you will be able to score the highest grade, that is C. It's written clearly. If you go on the grade thresholds, 1 minute, I'll just show you here. The grading choice and systems, here you will see all the, all these rules they have given here. So if you go to grading, you will see that where you can score A star and A subject wise, and where you can score grade, what is the highest possible score that you can get in that subject, depending on your marks and everything. Now, that's the whole game with core, that if you choose a core paper, then the highest grade that you can achieve is C. You can't get an A or B. You're not eligible for that. Please mute yourselves. Can you please mute yourselves? Yeah, thank you. So coming back to you have understood the core and extended difference, right? So in core, as I said, it's very simple. So you can see the level of mathematics, even in the level of question paper, you can easily see that a child can answer it. That's the reason they have made it simple. Some again, to choose core or extended, I would say that what you want to study further. If a child wants to go in for arts and but still wants to take maths as a subject, but is not very good with it and still wants to study, or still has to study for some reasons, then you can choose core. Otherwise, taking extended is a better option, is what I would say, because otherwise you won't be able to score anything higher than C. You go here on this syllabus part, again the same way you will get to see the specimen papers. Specimen papers for syllabus that they have changed, right? I mentioned to you from 2025. So then they have given even the specimen paper. What is the change that they're bringing in their question paper? That also they give. And they also give mark scheme. So you can check the answers that you have written. And all the papers are always given with mark scheme. And their mark schemes are extremely self-explanatory. So there's nothing to worry. I mean, they write here the abbreviations that they have used in the mark scheme, the meaning of that, and they give the answers properly given in detail. What is expected? How many marks will be scored when you write such and such an answer? So if you write 3.1, you'll get 2 marks. But there is mark 1 to show this working or other equivalent kind of working, or what is the working that is need to be shown here. So you see that even if, see, for example, this is for a 4-marker question, their answers in mark scheme, they have given what working is needed, and then you will get this mark, total marks 4. So it's a beautifully organized curriculum, I would say. Everything is updated always on their website. So there's no need to worry or panic. You have the resources here, again, endorsed resources. Go here, see, like for English, it was mentioned textbooks from 2020. Here they have mentioned supports the full syllabus for examination from 2025. So if they're changing the syllabus, they have updated even their resources. So go here and check for the published date 2023. Go on this website. Most of these books are available on Amazon India, so you can simply order it. But before ordering, before getting the books, always I'm reinstating, please check for this website. That's about the subjects. Similarly, for all the sciences as well, if you go here, for example, on I'm just showing us a science subject. If I go on biology, for example, again, The syllabus here is changing in 2026. They have updated it on the website. So if you plan, say for example, that you are going to appear for board exam in 2026 March, you can start preparing from now because they have updated it here. You can download the syllabus. You exactly know the specimen papers. See, you will go here, you will see that they have updated the specimen papers. You go here, you download the papers, you know exactly what you need to study. You go here, you go to endorsed resources, you exactly know which books you will need to study. They have given here 2023, but you want to give 2026, then they have not yet uploaded the endorsed resource. Then probably that's in the making. They will upload maybe in this year. But they always give you 2 years, to study. Why? That brings us to the most important question. I will stop sharing the screen now because now it's about talking to you all. So why do they always give you these resources or these updates 2 years beforehand? The reason is that Cambridge is flexible. Yes, Cambridge gives you the power to choose the subject and learn and study whatever your child loves and likes. Yes, but Cambridge is extremely bulky to study. Trust me, the textbooks are huge. You have to read a lot. So for someone who really loves to read and does not mind reading a lot of material, does not expect ready-made answers, is not into rote learning ke, yehi answer मैंने rote learn किया and यही जवाब दिया. No. Cambridge questions are absolutely, application based. So, for example, I'll just give you a very random, example. Physics mein, I remember, and there's pressure, and so I'm not a very good science person, though I have taught my child. But I'll just give you a random example. So we were studying pressure, and the pressure based questions in the textbook, in the question paper, were something like you fill air in a balloon or you fill water in balloon, then that kind of pressure you need to relate to, or the pressure in aircraft. So you will get actual application of knowledge in Cambridge. If you have understood the topic, then and only then you'll be able to answer the paper. The paper pattern, if you see, you'll be like, Arey, it's very simple. But if you do not understand the concept, you'll be like lost. You won't be able to answer because there's no something okay, this question is same to same copy pasted. No, it's very rare in Cambridge that you'll get a copy pasted question. You have to really understand your subject. You have to really understand the Cambridge framework. It works on keywords. I'll tell you the beauty of Cambridge. Cambridge, though it is bulky, I gave you all the drawbacks. But the positive to it is that in a science paper, they won't judge you or they won't cut your marks if you frame a sentence, if there is grammatical error or if there are a lot of spelling errors. Okay, but for example, if you write spelling of burette wrong and you're talking about burette test or burette as in the pipette and burette, then that spelling will be wrong. You will not, you'll get a wrong because you are not sure which burette you're talking about. Are you talking about the reagent test or you're talking about the instrument burette? So that kind of spelling error, you lose marks. But otherwise, many a times children tend to make spelling mistakes. Since Cambridge does not emphasize on rote learning, but Cambridge emphasizes on understanding the concepts, comprehending, and application of knowledge, Cambridge does not cut your marks for spelling mistakes in a science paper or in a math paper. So, or even in mathematics, they are allowed calculator. Again, which calculator is allowed, which is not, everything is given on the website, which you can check later on. So these are the benefits and pros and cons of Cambridge, which I shared with you all. Now I would say that you can ask me questions and accordingly we can proceed further. You can ask me. Hello.
My question again is like English you said has first and second, okay?
Yeah.
But later on, when you go take up 11th, if English is a second language, that wouldn't be a problem, right?
Depends what you want to study. So you know what? So one of the homeschoolers, Darshana Jain, her child, her son is also appearing for 10th boards right now, along with my son. So he has also taken ESL, English as second language, and she spoke to Jai Hind in Jai Hind College. Since he wants to go into science, he wants to go into his choice is PCM. He's taken additional mathematics and he's taken English as second language. So she asked if will it be a problem if he takes English as second language. The teachers over there said no, it is not a problem. He will still get admission because it's taken as English as a subject only. Now again, she verified it. So I will request you the same thing. Just check and verify once more with the college that you plan to. We know that, okay, we are not sure which college will get admitted, but just as a apni man ki tasalli ke liye, just get it verified. I myself, I have taken English as second language for my son, but that's not a problem for us because we know exactly that we are okay with him studying English as second language, and he will be pursuing AS and A levels further. So we know that, and we are okay with it.
That is one. Second, again, science you said. He wants to also take up science, whatever. But like, because I'm in Birla, they have combined. They don't have separate. So if I take combined again, will that be a problem in college?
No. So even if you take combined science for your 10th standard, you can still take in 11th and 12th PCB. That's what you're asking, right?
Yeah, PCM.
You can take separate sciences.
Yeah.
But again, get it verified. I know for sure, but get it verified from college. It's always better. Why, it's always better from horse's mouth. It's always better.
Yeah. No, because Birla have this saying, don't worry, we have our own 11th and 12th. So if you don't get it anywhere, come.
Actually.
Yeah. So they're saying, don't worry, So, but the point is, suppose you want to go out, then what is the thing? That I wanted all this clarification.
Yeah.
And
so that shouldn't be a problem.
Like you said, check with the schools what they allow you. Birla doesn't even allow you French because they want you to then get a person who does the listening.
So Birla, basically, they don't have a teacher. So that's what most of the schools do. Okay, if you don't have a teacher, if they don't have a teacher, what they'll say is that you study by yourselves, we'll arrange for the paper.
No, they're saying if you take French, you have to arrange for a teacher also.
Yeah, that's what you study by yourselves and you just answer the paper. They will arrange for the question paper, exam paper, right? Because they don't have a teacher, that means.
So there you have to take English as second, Hindi as second, means they don't have any other language there.
Okay.
And whatever.
Yeah. But that's what happens generally when you're with an institution, no?
Yeah. But I'm okay because he's interested more in maths, and as maths he's taking extended. So then and science extended. So these all
then shouldn't be a problem.
French and all I'll send him to you. You know languages.
Yeah,
he loves French,
Any other questions?
Yeah, hi, Amrita. Actually, hi. I just attended in between, so I will go through the whole recorded session.
Sure.
Just one query. I don't know if you had addressed this before in this session itself. That how much before we have to prepare, how many years we need to prepare for boards?
Yeah. So if you're preparing for Cambridge, the Cambridge syllabus is bulky. So that's the
Okay.
reason they also update their syllabus 2 years prior. So they generally say that Cambridge, you need 2 years to prepare yourselves for the boards. At least one
Okay.
and a half year. Because it's,
Okay.
just to finish reading the textbooks itself will take some time, and then going through the past papers, because that's the only way you can get exam practice. So past paper solving, that itself will take a lot of time. So that's the reason they say at least 1.5 year to 2 years.
And if your second language is English, so what is your primary language?
No.
Or
So I
then
had no. So I had addressed this in the video. You'll need to see.
okay,
It's
I'll
a
just see that.
completely
Okay,
yeah.
I'll see that. And
Sure.
one more thing I wanted to ask is about this. That if they are the whole examination is of 100 marks, right?
No, each paper is of different marks, and then they are
So
you have to calculate the percentage.
okay, so do they have projects also to be submitted for boards, or it is only the written
Depends on
exam?
the subject choice. Depends on the subject
Okay,
choice.
okay. Got it.
Yes. And each subject has, like, for example, science has
Hmm.
a MCQ paper, it has a
Mm-hmm.
theory paper, and they have alternate to practicals. So I, while showing the website, I forgot to mention that they have a alternative to practical paper, which allows you to just write the question paper rather than doing the experiments. It's the best for homeschoolers. I'll tell you something, most of the school going kids also, all the schools are making the students appear for ATP, it's called alternate to practical paper. So don't
Okay.
worry that it's nothing ke, oh, we are homeschoolers so we have to do only ATP. All the school going kids are also doing ATP. ATP is
ATP.
alternate to practical. So
Alternate to
these are the
practical.
3 papers for science. Same way, each science, matlab if you have taken physics, chemistry, biology, then 3 papers for physics, 3 papers for chem, 3 papers for bio, then 2 papers for mathematics, and for English again 2 papers. So
Okay.
that's how your exams will be. So though if you take 5 subjects, which is minimum, with English as
Mm-hmm.
compulsory, still you will have lot of papers to answer. So you feel the subjects are less, but the papers are more. That's
Papers are more.
because in Indian boards, we generally have everything compiled together. No, we have fill in the blanks, we have match the columns, we have usi mein ek experiment based question, then we have one theory based question. So we have like a good nice mix of all the possible questions. They also want to test you for all the mixed variety, but what they have done is kept it separate. So you have MCQ paper, which is only 45-minute paper, 1 hour 15-minute theory paper, and 1 hour paper for alternate to practical ATP.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Welcome.
I have a question, Amrita.
बोलना.
ATP चं सांगशील का? ATP मला खूप टफ वाटतं. मला म्हणजे सहजला.
Okay. Alternate to practical हा पेपर जो आहे ना, म्हणजे
If it gets over, we'll rejoin.
Yeah. We will need to do that, I think. So let's do that. So I think so. Yeah, this is getting over. Let's rejoin and talk about that.
Okay.
Same link or another?
I'll create a link.